Something really freaky just happened. It's been about 2 years and 2 months since I've used this tent that I'm sleeping in. I'm sleeping on the ground. I've got my sleeping bag that I've had since I was like 9 years old. So this is like almost a 15-year-old sleeping bag. It's a bad sleeping bag now because it's squished. But the tent, this is a great Ozark tent, but I set it up this afternoon, and now it's midnight and it's bedtime. And when I got back to my tent, I was so glad I had my Faraday flashlight. Where's that thing? Here we go. It's this no battery flashlight. It's got the well, it does have a battery, but it just generates its own power. This thing's great, and I'm glad that I brought it with me to my tent, because when I got to this tent, there was a full-size classic spider web, complete with spider in the center, like a circular web blocking the doorway to my tent. Like it had built it in, like, from the underside of the rainfly to the ground, basically. And the spider wasn't that big, so I just took a broom and swept it out, but that was really gross, knowing that there was like a spider making his web on my tent while I was off partying. And I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of a Blair Witch moment because I'm hearing things outside my tent. And it's kind of creepy because I'm also hearing things underneath here. And I've checked the inside of my tent for everything. I've checked every corner. I don't see anything that shouldn't be here. But it's kind of cold out tonight, so I'm wearing one of my leather coats and sleeping bag. But it's a little spooky. The moon is still kind of full. But yeah, this sleeping bag is... I'm glad. I feel like I'm at least some sort of hermetically sealed inside of this safety zone in here. But yeah, cold night. A little spider on my tent. I swept it out. I hope it doesn't come back tomorrow morning with a vengeance that I can't get out of my tent because there's no broom in here. And I put the broom away. So, I mean, if he's going to build a web again in the same spot, I'm just going to cut through the back of my tent and be done with it. I mean, this was just a $25 tent. I can get another $25 tent anywhere, but I'm tired. I've got podcasts to listen to. And then I'm going to bed. On the ground, outside. I don't know how well you can see me. I've got the night mode turned up all the way. Just listening to the crickets. The crickets are kind of loud for such a cold night. But there were a few thuds coming from out in the woods a while ago. I mean, why are there thuds coming from the woods? There it is again. That one was closer. The moon's out, so I should be able to see. But whatever's out there, I can't see it. think I'd feel a whole lot better if there wasn't, if I wasn't alone out here, but okay. Well, I'll keep you posted. Okay, something really freaky just happened. I don't know. It sounded like an explosion. It sounded like a Civil War cannon being fired, and it sounded like it was in the neighbor's yard. I just checked the time, and it's 5:22. It's still dark out. I don't hear anything going on right now, but it scared me so much. I'm shaking right now. Because there was this huge boom. And I shot straight up. I was shaking instantly. And it was like echoing through the neighborhood for like 8 seconds. And, it sounded like a Civil War cannon being fired. So I don't know if it was just a large mortar, fireworks. But it sounded like it exploded at ground level or extremely close. But for as close as it sounded, I don't smell any, like, sulfur smoke or gun smoke or anything. It was so loud and so close. Who does fireworks at 5 a.m.? Or whatever it was, a cannon, I don't know. But I haven't heard any other sounds. But not even sirens, but of course it was just a few minutes ago. Freaking me out. First the spider, then the sounds in the woods. Now this? Alright, well, this will be light out soon, and I'm so tired. I'll probably feel better when it's more light out. Alright, bye.